Breaking news: Jafar Sani Bello have come online for the interview and started yabbing nonsense once more. As you can listen to this video now, you will see how this man is calling Ndi Igbo terrorists because of US strike in northern state. They say that they are targeting the northern state instead of targeting the Igbos that are trying to separate from Nigeria and Igbo bandits. So I come to ask this man, how long did Igbo have a bandit or terrorist? We didn't. Last time I checked, Igbo don't have a terrorist or have anything. Self-determination is the right for everybody. So you cannot just keep us in one Nigeria and started talking nonsense. You think that the US don't know anything, or you think that white people don't know anything. They know more than you know. They know more than you do. So you have to go and work yourself. You are a terrorist. Northern state is a terrorist. And moreover, stop calling Northern. Call Fulani. You Fulani bandit, you Fulani terrorist. You have to call Fulani. When a matter when a matter arrive, you will not exclude, you would like to put Northerns. But when you are talking about your government, how you trying to rule Nigeria, you talk about your Fulani. But when you come to a problem, you will try to bring Hausa together. You will call them Northerners to show you how shameful this man is. This man is a real terrorist. America should do the needful and make sure that they arrested this man, because this man is the one of the bandits in Nigeria today. You see, this man, this Fulani man, is the bandit. Even this station here, even this media, even the journalists that interviewed this man, these journalists are also a terrorist, because this man is not asking the right questions. Do you understand? This man is not asking the right questions. Do you understand? Even this man criticized the wife of Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the comment wife of Tinubu stated in United States of America. That's why this man are panicking. Look at them. All of them are panicking. They are panicking because these people are really terrorists. The only solution in Nigeria is to divide this country, let everybody go his separate ways, so that they will mind their insecurity. They will continue their terrorists in their own. So please, we need to divide this country. We need to divide this country. This country is not one, because I cannot see the reason why this man will come online to talk nonsense, talking jargon. Look at this man. Look at nonsense this man are vomiting from his own mouth. We are calling Igbo terrorists. That's why America did not focus in Igbo, to Igbo that asking for separation of Nigeria, so that they will strike them instead of striking Northerners. But you're talking about Palestinians and other places. The Americans are focusing that they are targeting Muslims. They are not targeting Christians. See this man. So this is the reason why we don't need to be in the same country with these people. These people are evil. These people are evil, honestly speaking. These people, they are all evils. Look at it. Listen by yourself, my dearest.
Recently, the wife of the president, the first lady of the country, was in America, and she was calling for more American strikes in the northern. She specifically stated northern part of the country. She didn't call for strikes in the southeastern part of the country that are suffering from the IPOB and sit at home and issues of separation, agitations of separation, killings that are going on there.
You don't think that it's fair to say that the North is a top priority when it comes to insecurity?
The North is a top priority when it comes to insecurity, but it shouldn't be labeled as a crisis that is based on faith.
Is there a chance that you are misinterpreting the efforts as something that is targeting Muslims or North to destroy the region?
Of course. It is a deliberate act.
But where's the facts?
The facts are numerous. Wherever America in the past 20 years has conducted war, it's in Islamic countries. From Somalia to Yemen to Iraq to recently in Iran. Forgetting the fact that millions of Christians are killed in Palestine today. Millions and millions of Muslims are being killed over the years. The recent count in just the 2025 crisis between the Palestinians and the Israelis is 70,000 people dead. Americans are not focusing on that. The European countries are not focusing on that. So this brings out the hypocrisy in this in the southern hegemony. In the context of people with certain faith being designated as certain people.
So you're accusing the wife. You're accusing the wife of the president of what exactly? What did the First Lady do
The
wrong?
First Lady has called for attacks. The
Against
American
terrorists.
government, she did not mention terrorists.
Who do you
did
think
not
she wants
No,
to
but
be
she did
attacked?
not mention terrorists.
But
Quoting her
it should
word
go
for
without
word,
saying.
quoting her
that-
word for word, she called for more strikes in the northern part of the country. That's quoting her word for word. And if you look at the narratives that are being sent out by certain media organizations in Nigeria here, you talk about Fulani herdsmen bandits. You don't talk about Igbo bandits. You label criminality and target to a certain faith, or you target to a certain ethnicity, is absolute profiling and is condemnable. This is what we need to desist from doing. We should call a criminal, whatever his background of faith, whatever his background of ethnicity, whatever his background of geography where he comes from. A terrorist is a terrorist. A criminal is a criminal. There is no need demonizing so many other people, innocent people. I'm a Fulani man, back and forth. If you say Fulani herdsman bandit, you're including me. There are criminals that I don't associate with. There are criminals that I condemned their acts.
But isn't there a chance that, I mean, the possibility that all the things you're saying could be true? However, the same narrative could also be empirical, that the bandits are majority from the Fulani extraction. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, if the bandits are from the Fulani extraction, then are you calling every Fulani man a bandit?
Yeah, but that is the point that has not been made.
All right, let me ask you another question. The majority of the people in ESN and IPOB are Igbos. We up till now have the tag of unknown gunmen. Why is it that we don't have the tag Igbo gunmen? I'm asking you that same question.
I suppose you have to talk to the people who are using unknown gunmen.
No. I'm asking you the same question because you asked me the same question, that the majority of the herdsmen, the bandits, are Fulanis. And what is wrong with associating the Fulani
I'm saying it's a fact that some of them are Fulani.
It's also a fact that 100% of members of ESN and IPOB that are perpetrating the criminality in southeastern part of Nigeria are Igbo people. Why don't we label them as Igbo gunmen? Why don't we label them as Igbo?
Why is the equalization important in your view? Why is the equalization
The equalization is important in the sense that you will be able to understand the hypocrisy that is clouded in the narratives that is being sent to the outside world. Fortunately and unfortunately for the northern part of the country, it lacks the mouthpiece to express itself. Most of the outlets, media outlets that are dishing out news and news agendas for Nigeria, for Nigerians, to the outside world, are people that hardly even understand the northern part of the region. So they send out narratives that suit their own interests. It's commendable, and it is a matter of urgency and necessity for our leaders in the north to start thinking about a mouthpiece that is going to extend and that is going to spread our own thinking and our own narrative. We are peace-loving people, we are humble people, and we are a religious people. I have told you in a recent interview that was conducted here with me, a Christian that is living in any part of Kano State is safer than a Muslim that is living in any part of Plateau. And that's a fact. In the past 20 years, how many Christians were killed in Kano? In the past 20 years, how many Muslims were killed, murdered, gruesomely murdered in Plateau? We recently have the issue of General Al-Ghali. In the southeastern part of the country, we have the issue of Gulag. We have the issue of Harira that was killed along with her six children and
if you have to cherry
a
pick
pregnant baby.
If you have to cherry pick incidents, there are others who would also cherry pick incidents of mob action whether it's Deborah in Sokoto, for instance, or several other incidents where Christians have lost their lives as a result of their faith. I mean, there's always room for everybody to cherry pick and make his own point. But the larger conversation is,
we are cherry picking,
where are the common denominators?
The common denominators here is there is widespread insecurity in Nigeria, and it affects everybody. And the federal government needs to do the needful. Take a look at the legal brief that Joash Amopitan has written, dissect it, and look at the comments that are contained in that legal brief and the signals that it sends to the outside world.
Do you think the INEC chairman is responsible for what is playing out right now? Because you keep referencing that legal brief.
Of course, he is the author of the legal brief. His seal is there, his name is on it. And up till today, he has not come out to dissociate himself from that legal brief. So we have to hold him accountable. It's a treasonable offense. I repeat it again. It's a treasonable offense. Calling for the use of external...
For a lawyer to...
Is a treasonable offense. Calling for the intervention of foreign military forces in your country. Calling for the United Nations forces, the IU forces, the ECOWAS forces.
I mean, you just said the First Lady is asking for military strikes in the north. Is that also treasonable felony as far as you're concerned?
The First Lady of the country made a statement, and that statement can be interpreted in a different manner. This we are talking about a legal brief, a document that is of 80 pages that somebody sat down, drafted, and even said in that legal brief that Fulanis were latecomers to Nigeria as they joined Nigeria in the 19th century, forgetting that the Usman Dan Fodio jihad took place over 200 years ago, and associating everything that is happening in Nigeria today to the jihad of Sheikh Usman Dan Fodio. What is the link? What he has successfully done in that legal brief is label any northern Muslim as complicit in the killing of Christians in northern Nigeria.
That is your understanding of it.
That's what he did.
I mean, that's your understanding of it.
That is what is contained in the legal brief.
Okay,
and that is what I understand from what I read in the legal brief.
You don't believe the New York Times reporting of an obscure screwdriver who has put together a report that has been used to reference what the U.S. Congress is using as data points.
What the U.S. Congress has done.
As data points.
What the U.S. Congress has done.
Genocide.
What the U.S. Congress has done is listen to a narrative that is one-sided, perfected their investigation that is one-sided, never took time or care to go and listen to the people in Katsina, to go and listen to the people in Kaduna, to go and listen to the people in Zamfara, to go and listen to the people in Sokoto, to go and listen to the people in Maiduguri. All the references that are being made is that they had a visit, they investigated in Benue, and they were relying on materials that were being sent out from Nigeria. That is a one-sided approach to the whole matter, and it is grossly unfair to Engineer Rabiu Musa Konkoso,